Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. And today we're back with another video on my FNAF mod, FNAF the ultimate collection. That's it. This is update 2 to the mod. Obviously you can tell there's a new chest, and also by the walls you can tell I've done something else and added tables. And if you look in the building, you can see some other stuff in them. But obviously, looks like the room's blocked off. Looks like I can't go through. So let's get started with the first thing. I'm just gonna put those in there for now because I'll show them off later. But anyway, the first thing I've got is the cupcake plush, because I wanted to add the cupcake plush. I don't know why, but I just wanted to add it, so I added it. I think it came out quite well for a cupcake. I mean, it's pretty simple to make. It's just a cupcake, but yeah, it's just kind of like a decoration really. But well, all the plushes are kind of decorations. You can just place them down anyway. But anyway, let's get on to the actual good stuff. The spawn eggs. Let's just go over this first part. I think this is actually, no, the beginning one went all the way down to the bottom. But let's get us started on these first ones. First, I gotta actually get in the building, so I'm just gonna do that. Trap myself in here. The first one would be ignited spring trap. Yes, that's ignited spring trap. He's him. Now, to be honest, could have done a bit better with the texturing on this game, but as you will tell with some of the other spring traps, they look a lot better than this game. But this was like the second spring trap I made. He didn't turn out that well. He doesn't really look broken, but that's ignited spring trap. The Wyvern's correct though. Quite similar to burn trap. Anyway. Oh, and he's teleported away already. There's ignited golden Freddy. The model's pretty accurate to the actual one. Also, when the other Joy Creation update comes out, when their main game comes out, I think you gotta buy, so I'll be buying that probably as soon as it comes out, because I've always liked the Joy Creation, so yeah. Now anyway, let's get on to some of these ones you don't usually see in mods. Endo C, mouth. This is from the game. It's got a broken jaw. As you can tell, I tilted the jaw down on the actual model, and it's missing both its arms. And I think this is meant to be like a ignited Chico without an endoskeleton, which is pretty cool. But yeah, that's the new Endo. Then we got Endo F, red, which is just missing both its arms. I think it's meant to be like a Foxy Endo, but he's missing arms. But yeah, he's doing his own thing. He's only got one eye. He hasn't got two, he's just got one. And he's just walking. The only way he's going to be able to attack me is with that mouth. He's going to bite me. But that's the only thing he can really do. And then we got Endo R, blue, which is meant to be Bonnie, I'm pretty sure. Bonnie's endoskeleton. As you can tell, he's missing his arm, and he's kind of got that same face design. Get off my chair. But yeah, he looks pretty cool. Pretty cool indeed. Very nice. I mean, the endoskeletons are kind of simplistic to do, so. And then we got Endo B Angel, which is just like, if you were just like getting the regular Endo and was just like, let's just get rid of his eyes. And, you know, get rid of one of his ears. But yeah, very cool. And then I also just made like a Freddy endoskeleton randomly, which is basically one with eyes and his other ear still. So yep, that's basically him. And now we got Springtrap 3.0, but this one actually came along much better than Ignited Springtrap. As you can tell, I forgot to add the Wyvern with this one. I did add the Wyvern. I tried to do it alright in the body, but the rest of it doesn't really add up to the original Springtrap, but it came out alright, I'd say. And then we got Scrap Trap, which is my favourite one I made. The texturing I did in this guy actually came out pretty well. Like, I think this is probably the best one on the mods. A Scrap Trap model. Oh, there are ones that come up pretty close to that one. Because I have made a couple new ones, obviously, and I'm just gonna like place it to the side for now, you know, just to get on my way. But anyway, let's get the next ones. Made, I think there's maybe 1 or 2 more spring traps. Next one we got is Burn Trap. I think he came along quite alright too. With the texturing. I did the texturing on his flesh underneath too. I think he came on quite nice. And I used the Springtrap model, wherever Springtrap is. I think he's over here. Which this guy, if you have a look, he's actually got a different head shape and different body, because he uses a different model to these guys. He has a different model, because, you know, Scrap Trap had a different model. Also, I even gave him some Wyvern in the back too. But yeah, this is my favourite model so far. Probably Burn Trap's a close second. But then we got Lull Bits, which is, you know, just a rekiller of Funtime Foxy. But you know, I mean, it looks like a little bit. And a little bit was just really a recolor, just with black with white dots in the eyes. And then also a couple new Phantoms. Phantom Puppet. I haven't actually showed you regular Puppet yet, but there's Phantom. She's just gonna fly away. Also, she does use the Vex behavior, like the other Phantoms, so she can just... Yeah, she's gone. But anyway, then we got the puppet, the puppet. There she is. She uses an Enderman again. She's teleports around. Also, that one finally came back, and that one, oh. But yeah, I think both of the puppets kind of came along quite well, as you can tell with the darker theme of this one, looking more like a phantom. Then we got the creation, which, let me just tell you guys, before I spawned Skyen, I know I need to make him bigger. I had some problems. I thought he was going to be bigger than this when I was texturing in him, but I will up the size of him. But here he is so far. He uses the Warden because, you know, he's kind of like a boss in the main Joe creation game. So I use the Warden, and he's just gonna go kill Springtrap now. Sorry, Springtrap, but I think you're gonna die in a minute. Yep. Oh, sorry, Springtrap. You're gonna get defeated. But anyway, I think he came along quite alright. Like, he will be bigger soon, so he's alright. He's alright. Also, is his hat centered? I mean, it's kind of far out, but it is centered. I'll have to sort that out too. But remember Scrap Trap over here? Here's a Spring Bonnie model, which also came along pretty well. His texturing came out alright too, because I know somebody was asking to try to do better texturing, and I went along with him. Scrap Trap and Alt Spring Bonnie both came along very nice. I probably should have called it Prototype Spring Bonnie, but you know, it's Alt Spring Bonnie now. So also Endo's going against Creation. Yeah, that's not going to end too well. Although he's actually hitting them quite well at the minute. Oh, and he just got one shot. Alright. Now I also did Balloon Boy. His model kinda would need some work, but this is Phantom. and he just wants to leave the video. Okay, but then we got Balloon Boy. Yeah, he also uses kind of the same model as Phantom because, you know, they were the same model. I don't think there was ever a new model of Balloon Boy. Yeah, you can just walk at him. But then we got, I won't spawn that over there because he'll just phase through the wall instantly. We also got Phantom Angle. Wanted to add that, being so regular Mangle's already in it, so it's kind of easy to make that one. Like, some of these guys are easy to make and that's why I just made them, but some of them use completely different new models. Anyway, next ones. Obviously, I add some custom characters too, which I think there's some custom characters in this thing that I just picked up. Like the first one that we got, Phantom Bonnie. I just wanted my own type of design. I didn't want to look at anybody else's, so I just went for... I kind of went, Foxy's got Wyvern, so let's just make Phantom Bonnie have Wyvern, and he just already flew out. These Phantoms really just don't want to be in the video, so he's gone. Then we got Lefty, which was pretty easy to make. Again, just kind of a recolor of Rockstar Freddy. But that's what he was in the game too, but I made sure to keep the eyes like that. But he's gonna just stop stealing my chair. These are my chairs. And he's on my table. Oh, and they're fighting each other. Someone needs to kill that warden. Lefty, do you think you'll be able to do him? Go on, go on, go on, go on, go on. Actually, never mind, he wants to go after Scrap Trap. Don't kill Scrap Trap. Alright, you're getting psyched by the window. But anyway, next we got Circus Baby. She could have probably came along a bit better, but she is a bit more bulkier because I wanted her to be, because, you know, Circus Baby, she was bigger. But that's Circus Baby. And then I made Scrap Baby, which is, as you can tell, slightly different between the two. Gotta be honest, I prefer Scrap Baby to Circus Baby, but you know, they both came along quite good. I mean, they're not the best. I prefer Scrap Trap over him. Then we got Exo Arm, which he can teleport, which is DD, but you know, we got DD in this too, but this is Exo Arm. She's the only one without a sign on him. But then we got JJ, who's just a recolor again. So I'm going to skip over this one. Molten Freddy, which I used the Enod model, but you know, I had to change the model again because of the legs. Because, you know, Molten Freddy is just wires of spaghetti, not really, doesn't really have legs. But I think he came out quite alright. As you can tell, I did texture him. If I just zoom in on our texturing, I did do some textures. So I think he came on quite alright. Like, don't get me wrong, it's not as good as... I don't know how I made these textures, but this one came out probably the best. This one has to be a close third because of Springtrap, Burn Trap, Binum. He's very cool again. And then we got DD, because I did add DD too, who uses just the same as the rest of the other guys. And then all these guys are going to be chasing these guys in a minute. Yep, I used villagers for these guys, and he just left the building. Let's just spawn a bunch of them. We got Crying Child. Well, Ghost Child is what it's called in this. But yeah, these guys are going to be fun to use, you know, if you want to just have some fun with these. Yeah, I'm just going to spawn a bunch of them in here and see if they all get defeated or whatever. Hopefully they don't leave the building. Actually, I'll just block it off. Can't leave now. Oh, and they're just going crazy in them. The last couple, which most of these guys are going to be custom ones. I can already tell they are. What is going on then? How did you escape? Oh yeah, I forgot you were only one block tall on him. You can just... Alright. Let's get back in him. Next model is a custom one again. Fred Trap, which his model came out alright too. Basically, remember those teasers from FNAF 3? I wanted to get out the dark. I wanted to base it like that. So, because people thought it was Fredbear, but it wasn't, it was Springtrap. But I built a model for him. So, there's Fredtrap, he's just gonna go attack things. Yep, oh, bye Crying Child. I'll also be adding some of my kids for update 3 too. But, there's a lot of updates that are going to be coming out for the next one. The next one probably won't be as big as this one, because, you know, I want to work more on texturing and not how many I can make with one thing. Next model, as you can tell I didn't spell it right, but we got Glitch Trap, which uses my malware model. Oh, he's back. But I gave him the Enderman thing, mainly because, you know, he's a glitch, he can just go whoosh, 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 and he's gone and then he comes back, so that works for him. And he's got texturing. Like, not gonna lie, I could do better on texturing, which I will update his texturing for update 3, but that's Glitch Trap for now. And I don't know if I can rename him, I'll try to rename him, but for now it's just Glitch. No T, just Glitch. It's not Glitch. Well, actually, it kind of sounds the same. Never mind. But next we got Nightmare Puppet, which is the only nightmare in this mod so far. Probably the next update after update 3, because update 3 is mainly going to be retexturing and stuff. But update 4 will probably add the rest of the nightmares. Update 5 will probably add all of the security breach characters, and then update 6 will probably be retexturing to fix some of the other ones. But then we got Enard, which came out pretty decent. Also, I mentioned Enard while I was doing Molten. I've completely forgot he hasn't even been shown yet. But there he is. I gave him his eyeballs. There's another one right there too. But he came out pretty decent for an Enard. And I will be probably trying to retexture this guy just a bit more. Now, if any of you guys can give me some tips for animation, I would glad you're gonna know, because I want to know how to give them the animation to walk, because all these guys just kind of slide, and they don't really have an attack, but they will hit you, you know. So anyway, let's go on. Let's just spawn in a bunch of these guys again. But anyway, let's just talk about some of these newer guys, which I'll go into the next room over here. Well, not this one because there's still characters in here. Not this one because there's still characters. This one for my 2 custom characters. This is Croc the Crocodile. Yep. I went for this more brighter colour, and also I gave him tail and the back. He's meant to be a plastic model, so he's not meant to have texturing. And he was built in 1983, like the malware game. And he's pretty big in the stomach, as you can tell. That's because I wanted it to be more like a crocodile, where it would just be kind of like flat with a bigger stomach, and like he has a pretty big jaw too. I didn't use any model for this, I had to rebuild a new model, because I wanted him to be big, with a big jaw, with a tail, with scales on the back. And yeah, oh, and we've just seen our new model because he just came from nowhere. But that's Security Fox. He's meant to be like that, oh, what's it called? That one software, I forgot what it's called. I think it was like Safari Fox or something, or whatever, but that's what he's based off of. He's the orange and blue colouring, and the pink too. He's just match your colours, and he's meant to go in with the malware. So you got viruses, you got security, and then you got a crocodile. Yeah, the crocodile just doesn't match in with the rest of them, but you know, he definitely does. And then that's just one of the main guy in you, because me as well. There you go. Now that completes the rest of them. So you got blue and orange, kind of like a cyany, like greeny blue with a pink, and then we got a green and a dark green kind of colour. And they all kind of matching, alright. Don't know what he's doing back then, but that's all the new spawn egg models. I think that's around about something about 40 different ones. Well, I went down to about here, and there's 10 for each row, I think. 9, 18, 27. I don't know. You guys can tell me in the comments, but there's a lot of different models. I know there's over 40, I'm pretty sure. I can count the test models anyway, but speaking about the test models, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9, 18, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 36. Oh no, there's 37. This one even has a couple extra things, so guess I wasn't counting right when I was doing them, but when I last did it, it had 31 when I last did it, and I saw it had more characters today, so, you know. Anyway, the test models are kind of easy to go by. I don't know if I still have the test models over here. And it looks like I do, so I don't need to actually spawn them in, so I can keep these guys in here for now. I'll just go over them, and I'll go over the blocks. But obviously I can just check out the first two. The Croc and the Security Fox. So this is the band altogether. These three right here. Now I don't know which one would be the lead gun. I probably it's gonna have to be between Malware or Security Fox. The Croc just, it doesn't suit the vibe. But it can't. Imagine it. You go to a pizzeria and it's called Security Fox's Pizzeria or Malware's Pizzeria. I mean, they could kind of work, I guess. But also like Croc's Pizzeria. I mean, maybe it can be for burgers or something or whatever. Maybe a Burger Shack. Maybe Security Fox's Burger Shack. I don't know. Security Fox looks like he'd be a main guy though. He's pretty cool. Although Malware too. I'm not sure though. It's gonna be one of those two, and then that guy too. Because if you didn't know, I'll probably be making my own custom series. And also, you guys can use my mod and make your own custom series with it, because I am adding custom characters. So you can do your own series, and you don't have to put like every episode with my A underneath it. Just do like the first part, so it pops up in my mention, so I can give you guys a subscribe and watch as your series goes on. But yeah, let's get into the models. So obviously, Ignited Springtrap, just for a closer look at them. Then we got Golden Freddy, Angel, Mouth, Blue, Red, Freddy and the Skeleton, Springtrap, Scrap Trap, Ignited. No, that's not Ignited. Burn Trap. But I think this is going to be my picture for the video. Right here. Well, my thumbnail. But then you got why Shadow Freddy? Bonnie. He's in my way. But then we got Puppet, Lolbit, Phantom Puppet, BB, Phantom BB down there. I did them the wrong way around being them. Prototype Spring Bonnie, Creation, who needs to be bigger. As you can tell, he's very short. Mangle. Look, even Mangle's taller than Creation. Come on, Creation. Then we got Bonnie, Phantom Bonnie to be exact. Then we got Lefty, Fred Trap, Glitch Trap, Nightmare Yawn, Ennard, Circus Baby, Exo Arm, Scrap Baby, Dee Dee, Molten Freddy, JJ, Ghost Child, and these are new ones that I didn't actually show you. Here's a Freddy stand. This is just for kind of like decorations, but I didn't want to put them with the blocks because they're not really blocks. They're kind of like being so they're with the test models, even though they're not tests, they're just stands, which are actually called, like, if you want to find them in the thing, because they're not going to be in blocks or anything like the other things, you need a search Freddy stand or Bonnie stand or Chica head or Foxy head, and they'll look like spawn eggs, but they're just like arm stands basically. So but that's Freddy stand then, Bonnie stand, Chica stand, Chica heads, and Foxy's head. The Foxy's head has a glow, Chica's doesn't, and these two don't. It would just kind of look weird on Foxy to have like the pitched out black eye on that side with the eye patch. It wouldn't work properly, and also with the regular Foxy model, it doesn't actually go all the way around you and connect to the front where Rockstar Foxy's does. Also, if you guys would like me to add like a Freddy head to and a Bonnie head and a Chica stand and a Foxy stand, I don't mind doing them, so I could do them. And also add some stands for like other characters that don't have a stand. Also, this is kind of like a prototype how I wanted to do it, but then I actually wanted to do something like this. So maybe in future I might change this to this, or just make a whole new model for him with actual texture and everything. But those are the models, which basically what I had to do is basically copy the regular model, bring it over, delete the legs and the arms, put some endoskeleton parts on both sides, and then the stand. And then with the Chica and Foxy head, I just deleted everything except for the head, and just, you know, it was quite easy. And I did add some extra texture into the head, and also I got rid of the beak and pushed it in more, and then made it black on the inside. So the Chica head's actually more like an updated Chica head, and the Foxy head's actually quite a bit updated too. As you can tell, more gold teeth, first of all. I wanted to change up what it looked like on the little dots he's got on his snout on either side, like the, I don't know, whiskers on them. But yeah, these guys came out quite well, the stands and the heads. I probably will add 2 heads for these guys, and also probably make you know, the fixed heads, because I'll make a damaged Freddy head, so I'll basically just use a Freddy head that's on him and like get rid of the body and the stand and just push his head down. Same with Bonnie, but I'll make Bonnie's head a bit more withered, because the only thing he's missing is really his ears. I know he's meant to be missing his hat, but you know, I just kept his hat on. Maybe for the Freddy head I might get rid of his hat. But when I make the other models with the fixed heads, I'll just get the original models, put their heads down, and then done, basically. But yeah, I think that's almost everything. I just got to do quickly the blocks. Which first we'll do the chairs, which there's 4 different chairs, just because of different angles you want to put them in. So this is chair 1. It places this way, so like, let's just say you want to do something like this. Boom, you know, you can do something like that. Chair 1 places the opposite way, so it's kind of like that. So yeah. Then chair 2 places towards him, something like that, or like that. And chair 3 places just the opposite way to that one. It's like that. Kinda hard to see sometimes, so you know, it's not too bad. Oh my god, is that a ghost child? Anyway, next thing is probably the barricade, yeah. Also, by the way, this door over here, just to clarify, it is a prop, it can't open, it's just a prop dome. But this one faces that way every time. Number 1 faces towards you, so like let's just say, boom, lock the door up, kind of like that, but I'll just get rid of them. So that one places towards you, that one places behind, number 2 places left, number 3 places right. But yeah, that's basically it. Also, I am facing left on this, so I would be placing chairs like kind of like that, and but they are in them. Then we got the FNAF floor, FNAF wall 1, I think that's what it's called, yeah. And then top FNAF home, and then FNAF dome. So I'll just build a little thing over here maybe. Just break 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, they kind of work just like a regular block. I don't know if the doors face a certain way. Yeah, they do. I'll have to get that updated eventually. Also, that's on the top, but you know, that's why the grey part's there, so you don't see that part. See. And I can just like build it up. And just like maybe use the bottom for the top. I will add like a roof, but there's really no point to add a roof, you know. And look, you can't even get in there. Wow. Then boom, I'm trapped. I'm trapped forever. And I could place a door behind me too, but it kind of, you know, kind of goes out a bit. Well, it would actually kind of be more like this. But yeah, pretty cool, pretty cool. And let's just put like something random in here. Also, yeah, these are in planks. I don't know if you'll be able to craft them like this. Maybe you might be able to craft them, but like I haven't added no crafting recipe because I don't know how to. If you guys wanna give me anything to do. Also, the FNAF doors in with the doors, you know, stuff like that. And the FNAF wall 1 is just down there. I don't know why, but it's them. The rest of the wall is with the concrete. Oh, I know what to place in here. Oh wow, my ears torn. And then I can't spam. And like boom. Right, this is just all the stuff in them. Also, as you can tell, there's no texture and all that, but there is on that. There's just, you know, boom. Right, so that's just Bonnie's little shrine in them. Maybe with the next one I'll just build something random again. But you know, hopefully you guys enjoyed this mod showcase for update 2. If you guys want to download it, it's in the description. Yeah, and I really hope I see some people, you know, playing it, role playing with it, you know, or just doing a mod showcase like I am. Honestly, I really like to see when people show support like that, but also just commenting really and just telling me any advice to do with the mod or any new tips. Just let me know. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Subscribe, like, comment, and have a great day, everyone. Bye.